Hey guys, I wanted to introduce y'all to my creativity resource book. I have two of these technically because I got one that's just for writing and I kind of abandoned that, so I kind of need to move all that stuff to here, but I haven't done that yet. And you wouldn't assume from how this binder looks that it's for creativity because I just haven't gotten around to decorating it yet. I don't know what I'm going to do for it yet, but I'll do something in the future. I'm working on a box first for sewing equipment, and then I'm going to be working on this more. And then I have, for my Project Stormy Nights, I've made a few videos for it. I'll have that link down in my description. I have this for world building about vampires that they can be Catholic, and actually it's encouraged that they are, or were at least, because I stopped that. Because I love the idea of vampires, rosaries, churches, holy water. I love that. That's a whole fucking vibe. And that they take 13 days specifically to turn because 13 is often a bad luck number, except for when it's not, and when it's not, it's vampire related in my story. They have bloodshot eyes when they first turn, they have to drink a lot of blood to get out of there. And then I wrote about how I wanted it to be 1863 Italy, but that didn't work out. Didn't turn out like that. I got some character notes on it. I have an unnamed whip, which is like work in progress. Then I have this story idea that I'm just gonna drop out there in case someone else wants to write it because I don't do YA anymore. It's Narnia-esque where a 15-year-old girl and 16-year-old boy find a new universe. They're best friends and she has severe depression and he does his best to help her through it because she's like his best friend. He doesn't want to lose her and he's horrified of what she's going to do to herself one of these days. But they decide to stay in this portal world where they find themselves. And it helps with her depression because it turns out that she just needed a family who cared for her, and they just didn't. And then I have my fanfiction section. And I talk about my Black Parade fanfiction that I absolutely love. I wrote 100,000 words of fanfiction about the Black Parade when I was in high school, and it was my one and only coping mechanism. I've written a few times since then. Not the same story because I lost that since then, but like a new iteration of it where a full grown woman is running away from an abusive boyfriend and all kinds of things like that. And then I got a few things about that. Then I have a fan fiction about Supernatural where I created my own original character. I'm not going to go into that because that's not for me to share. And then I have a section for creative journaling. I only did this once because a friend encouraged me to because I didn't know what to. So I wanted to work on creative projects and I had no idea where to start. And she told me that when she can't think of anything to do creatively, she journals about it. And I did almost a full page front and back talking about it. And it did help a lot. And then the next day, I just wrote one line saying skirt that's half and half of fabric pile. So, half red, half green, something like that. I never worked on it yet, but I would like to. I don't even know how to, but I will get there. And then I have crafting something. Okay, well, I'll figure it out. First page is just talking about getting a sewing machine, and I'll probably do videos about that later on. I'm not sure yet. And then I talk about stitches that I feel comfortable doing, like I'm good with the running stitch, I'm good with a back stitch, I'm okay with a catch stitch, but not so good. And then the others I just haven't tried out yet, and that was really it for this one. I can't believe I have a section just for that, but maybe I had something else planned. And then I have a few pages here about finding your style because of one to dress more alternatively because of the music that I listen to, but just not finding what makes me comfortable. I know what style I like, but also gives me pretty bad dysphoria. Like skirts, I love the idea of, but they make me feel horrible. Then there's this about color. I have color theory, types of colors, secondary colors, primary colors, those types of things. Color schemes, color of the year. By the way, color of the year for 2023 was Viva Magenta. I haven't checked for 2024 yet. And I wrote a little bit about fashion forecasting because, like I said, no, I didn't say that in this video. One of my big dreams is to go to school for fashion design. I don't think it'll ever happen, but it is a dream of mine and I would love to do it. especially if I could do like alternative fashion. As much as I preach that you should not be dependent on like Dolls Hill or really any other brand to buy things, because like you don't need it. You can just make your own. And back in the day, so much of alternative was DIY'd. And I'm getting ready to make a skirt soon. DIY completely, and I'm so excited for that. And then I have color to-do list because I was trying to research and do the work on my own so I could just do it on my own to become a fashion designer. And popular Pantone colors. Then I had something about starting a fashion blog, but I don't know if that's even blogs even work anymore. So maybe I'll do more fashion content on here. I don't know, but if you'd like to see that, please leave a comment because I am very interested in fashion. Then fashion designer, learning lists. I wrote a bunch on here, and like, yeah, there is a lot for me to do. And I wrote a lot of easy do it yourself fashion ideas, like wearing fishnets and different stuff like that, layering, and all of that type of thing. And then I started working on a skirt a while ago, but then I got really sick. So I didn't get started on it. So I wrote my measurements, and that's about it. And I have a little bit of acrylic that's like wet your brush just a little bit. And you need rubbing alcohol to wash it off of the palette. And then like the rest of this is just all from an old YA novel I was working on, but I stopped because I realized I don't like writing YA. I like writing adult now. And then after that, if I can get these, I made some color palettes that are just like, I did it with watercolors just to get started. So I have this one, and then this one. I think that this one's tertiary, this one's secondary that I just showed, and this is the primary colors. Yeah, it looks so. And like, that's it for now. I'm still working on it, and I'm going to be building it up the more that I work on things. But that's all that I've done on it so far. And if any of you ever work on projects like this to like keep all of your inspiration in one place and to be able to go look at it quickly or to run back on ideas that you maybe forgot about, I would love to hear about that. So if you do, please comment and tell me all about it. And also, if you like this video, please subscribe and let me know that you like it because it helps me a lot. Thanks, guys. Bye.